published 2137 EDT, the 10th of October 2017, updated 2309 EDT, the 10th of October 2017. Actor and ex-NFL player Terry Crews has come out as a victim of sexual assault in the wake of the Harvey Weinstein controversy. Crews, best known for playing NYPD Sergeant Terry Jeffords in the sitcom Brooklyn Nine-Nine, opened up on Twitter about how he was inappropriately grabbed by a high-level Hollywood executive in front of his wife. Fearing that retaliation would not only land him in jail but also destroy his career, the 63, 240-pound actor chose to stay silent, which he said is par for the course when the predator has power and influence. Scroll down for video. Groped NFL player turned actor Terry Crews seen left and right with wife Rebecca King. Crews said he was groped at a Hollywood function last year and felt powerless to respond. PTSD. Crews said that the recent reports about Harvey Weinstein's alleged sexual assaults have given him PTSD because he felt as powerless as some of the women claimed to have felt. Crews' remarks were inspired by the ongoing furor over film producer Harvey Weinstein, who has been accused of sexual assault, harassment and rape by several actresses since a New York Times revealed some of his past last week. "This whole thing with Harvey Weinstein is giving me PTSD," Crews wrote on Twitter. "Why? Because this kind of thing happened to me." Crews, 49, said the incident occurred last year at a Hollywood event he was attending with his wife, Rebecca King. Crews, 51, when a high-level Hollywood executive groped his privates. "Jumping back, I said, 'What are you doing?' he wrote. 'My wife saw everything and we looked at him like he was crazy. He just grinned like a jerk. I was going to kick his ass right then,' he continued, 'but I thought twice about how the whole thing would appear.' 240 pounds. Black man stomps out Hollywood honcho would be the headline the next day. Only I probably wouldn't have been able to read it because I would have been in jail, so we left. Powerless. Although Crews seen here in sitcom Brooklyn Nine-Nine is 63 and 240 pounds, he said he couldn't fight back physically because of the risk of jail fear. Crews said he'd be reading headlines about the incident from prison. Instead, he said, he and his wife left. The exec later apologized but didn't explain why he'd groped Crews. Ostracized. Crews said he had to perform the same calculation that so many women in Hollywood must make. Is speaking out worth risking the career of your dreams? He said he spoke to all of their mutual working acquaintances about the incident, and that the mogul, who is not named in the story, called him to apologize, but the executive never explained why he thought it was appropriate to grab Crews' crotch, the actor said. And despite his mighty frame, Crews felt powerless to pursue it. "I decided not to take it further because I didn't want to be ostracized. Par for the course when the predator has power and influence," he wrote. "Who's going to believe you? Few. What are the repercussions? Many. Do you want to work again? Yes. Are you prepared to be ostracized? No." Crews said that he let the matter go and that he understands why many women, who don't even have the advantage of physical strength, do the same. "I understand and empathize with those who have remained silent. But Harvey Weinstein is not the only perpetrator," he concluded. "Hollywood is not the only business where this happens, and to the casualties of this behavior, you are not alone." Weinstein has reportedly flown out to a sex addiction clinic. His wife Georgina Chapman, both pictured, also announced that she was leaving him on Tuesday night. "Hopefully, me coming forward with my story will deter a predator and encourage someone who feels hopeless." The same day Crews told his story, more celebs came forward to accuse Weinstein of hurting them. Gwyneth Paltrow said that Weinstein had harassed her in a hotel suite when she was 22, while Angelina Jolie claimed he did the same to her in another hotel room. Meanwhile, Italian star Asia Argento told The New Yorker that Weinstein raped her in 1997 at a party hosted by Miramax's aspiring actress Lucia Evans, and another unnamed woman said they had also been raped by him. And Rosanna Arquette and Mira Sorvino said that their careers suffered after Weinstein forced himself upon them and they fought him off. Weinstein's wife, Georgina Chapman, announced on Tuesday that she is leaving him. Weinstein himself has reportedly boarded a plane to Europe to stay at a sex addiction clinic. "This whole thing with Harvey Weinstein is giving me PTSD. Why? Because this kind of thing happened to me. My wife and I were at a Hollywood function last year and a high-level Hollywood executive came over to me and groped my privates. Jumping back, I said, 'What are you doing?' My wife saw everything and we looked at him like he was crazy. He just grinned like a jerk. I was going to kick his ass right then, but I thought twice about how the whole thing would appear. 240 pounds. Black man stomps out Hollywood honcho would be the headline the next day. Only I probably wouldn't have been able to read it because I would have been in jail. So we left. That night and the next day I talked to everyone I knew that worked with him about what happened. He called me the next day with an apology but never really explained why he did what he did. I decided not to take it further because I didn't want to be ostracized, par for the course when the predator has power and influence. I let it go, and I understand why many women who this happens to let it go. Who's going to believe you? Few. What are the repercussions? Many. Do you want to work again? Yes. Are you prepared to be ostracized? No. I love what I do, but it's a shame and the height of disappointment when someone tries to take advantage of that. He knows who he is, but sometimes you have to wait. Compare notes. Others who've been victimized in order to gain a position of strength. I understand and empathize with those who have remained silent. But Harvey Weinstein is not the only perpetrator. Hollywood is not the only business where this happens, and to the casualties of this behavior, you are not alone. Hopefully, me coming forward with my story will deter a predator and encourage someone who feels hopeless.